So firstly we'll go to an infamous post by Crypto Finder, which stated that they would buy another share of Bed Bath & Beyond or BBBY for each upvote their post got. Safe to say the post blew up quick. It also came along with the caveat that they would take out a $50,000 loan, YOLO, on BBBY if the post reached just 5,000 upvotes. Safe to say, this was smashed out of the park with a massive 83,000 upvotes. This idiot posted a screenshot of their position, worth just under $62,000, with an average cost basis of $24. Love it. Fellow Redditors took to the comments to make the usual demands, positions or ban, and wife of Epstein stated they upvoted to aid or exacerbate Crypto Finder's addiction. Lovely stuff. Just 17 days ago, we received an update from Wallstreetbets user Crypto Finder, and we can now see that their average cost declined to just over $19, and their position was down over $110,000. I really hope these screenshots are fake. Regardless, there's a great amount of applause down in the comments below, which is at least a silver lining for Crypto Finder. Let's hope it was worth it for the attention, awards and upvotes. I hope Crypto Finder is doing okay today. Next up, we have another post in which Unfair Swing turned $10,000 of his and his partner's money into $3,200 after the Bed Bath & Beyond saga. What great investment. Unfair Swing ends the text conversation reminding his partner that he loves them. Let's hope that things are going well in this beautiful relationship. Fluffy Stuff 32091 does well in reminding us that marriages are simply built on deep out of the money call options. Let's hope so anyway. Narrow Finding 3352 perhaps more rationally mentions puts on this guy's marriage being a good option for fellow traders. I wonder what has happened since to Unfair Swing. Best of luck. Wallstreetbets user remote_awareness 3284 comes in next with an unfortunate post in which they lost $28,000 in a Robinhood account. This money was meant to be a college fund, which now amounts to a measly $31.25. I'm not sure you're going to get too far with that anymore, unfortunately. Reddit user Revolutionary Tank 74 mentions that OP is very good at losing consistently, and comes in with a standard advice of just to simply do the opposite of what they'd been doing to make a cool 3 million in no time, then you won't even need to go to college. Load Management cast their doubts on the post, however, as they mentioned that the OP posted that they were a man in their 30s previously. Regardless, it's difficult to tell whether the losses are real or not. In a similar vein to the earlier post by Unfair Swing, we have another Wallstreetbets user by the name of Working Fluid, who lost $49,700, or 65.34% of their savings in Robinhood, after moving to a new condo in the Bay Area with their baby. The wife doesn't know yet. Hey Now 846 reminds us that most good relationships are built on gambling and lies, so I'm sure everything will work out fine. And Theta Gang member Just CPA Throwaway states that Wallstreetbets is not only good for losing money, but also for losing spouses. What a truly wonderful place this is. E4sland 518 provides another silver lining that on the bright side, your kid's dad can't be any more retarded than his current one. I've just seen this net loss and it is absolutely fucking massive. A net loss of $1.1 million on Bed Bath & Beyond. Wallstreetbets user HGY had a very interesting August with huge gains from $2 million to $5.4 million on Bed Bath & Beyond, which were followed by the downturn, which resulted in a huge $1.1 million net loss. These screenshots are simply something else, and I'm sure I will never see money like this ever. And it's always an interesting reminder that some people play around with enormous sums of money like this. I'm sure this will turn into a Wallstreetbets classic, which will be remembered, as Reddit user Going Kerm states that this is lost porn and extreme autism, which he comes to Wallstreetbets for. The OP provided a lengthy reply on their feeling and thoughts on Ryan Cohen, which I'll link in the description and display on screen. HGY ends his post stating it was an honour to be in Wallstreetbets and lose his $1.1 million. Now let's go on to the flip side of the coin and look at some lovely gains. First up, we have Magsvro, who apparently saved up $22,000 in just 6 months at the age of 17. Now this sounds a little bit suspicious unless OP managed to land a very good job at age 17, and many fellow Redditors called bullshit on this, which makes sense. For example, Dubious said, how does a 17-year-old save 22k in 6 months? If you want 100k, then just ask your dad for the rest of it. Jolly Faithlessness 3 wondered why their parents weren't charging them for rent. Regardless, if this whole story is true, OP is up $16,000 in the last month, bringing their Robinhood account to an impressive $40,000, which is an amazing 66% gain. OP has now reportedly quit their apparently amazing job and has pursued trading full time. I can't help but think this will end really badly, and Biffo120, as well as 5.8 thousand others, seem to agree. Now this next gain doesn't have as many upvotes as the other posts including in this video, but nevertheless, I think it's important to include it. Wallstreetbets user TurdSandwich12 paper handed Bed Bath & Beyond and managed to take profits of just under $16,000 with a well-timed exit. Now in my opinion, I think it's a good idea to take profits and be a little bit more responsible, but of course, feel free to call me a fucking paper-handed bitch in a comment. Moving on to another gain from Bed Bath & Beyond, this is what true diamond hands look like when you get in early enough. Wallstreetbets user AM Sofa King We Todd Ed, that took a few attempts, grew their Robinhood account from 1k to 69k and then back down to 6.9k after the hype died down for Bed Bath & Beyond as a result of Ryan Cohen's antics. Other Reddit users noted that if you don't take a 6,800% gain, then what gain are you going to take? So this is true diamond hands at its best. If OP was a fund manager, it's hypothesized that he would have been fired. Regardless, 1k to 6.9k is a great return, so well done, AM Sofa King We Todd Ed, great gains. Now for another plain and simple Bed Bath & Beyond gain. Wallstreetbets user TinyInteraction667 gained over 527% in a month, growing their account to $26,746. Amazing gains. It seems that this user had incredible luck in this instance. According to another Wallstreetbets user by the name of PW7090, OP must have bought at the 52-week low of $4.38 and then sold right at the peak of the squeeze. Outrageous stuff. Congratulations, TinyInteraction667. Finally, let's have a look at a slightly different Wallstreetbets post. A deleted Reddit user posted that if Bed Bath & Beyond hit $15 by the end of the week, then they would eat an entire watermelon in a video. And many Wallstreetbets users have followed the OP up on this. However, they have since abandoned the account after Bed Bath & Beyond skyrocketed to around $27. It seems that the original poster had a successful heist for 3,000 upvotes. However, it only cost them their entire Reddit account. Hope one day this much sought after video surfaces of the original OP eating an entire watermelon in the name of Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, thank you for watching this video, and if you're interested in another similar video, then it's popping up on the screen now, make sure to give it a watch. It's a video about some of the most ridiculous other Wallstreetbets plays this year. And of course, make sure to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching.